fuck does this thing suck? All... Save. Playlist. Gaming. Save. Okay. Done. We're back on Twitch. We're back on Twitch. Yeah. Super skip thing is cool, by the way. I was in the middle of reading that when OBS decided to take a shit. Ah, my fucking jaw. Yeah, restream. Oh, I have new DNA relatives. Nice. Okay. Are we back? We're back. Twitch, we're back. Good, good. Yes, random dice says we're back. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely bunch of shit. Ay. I'm going to turn this one off. What happens if I turn this one off? Ooh, much darker. No. There we go. Okay. All right. Welcome again, Robert Gardner. And to everyone who survived the latest of the OBS freakouts. We shall continue with this game. This fucking game. Nah, I say this fucking game, but this game is good. I am enjoying this game thoroughly. Thoroughly. I am enjoying this game thoroughly. When that fucking exorcist shows up, he's going to recognize us. And he's going to out us in front of the guy that we had to lie to. And then he's going to be like, why'd you lie to us? You're never getting this pussy. Ah, man. Anyway, the sound of the front door being shut echoes to the living room as King heads downstairs. Ah, here we go. Finally, that string bean's gone. You mind passing me a bag of chips? What the? You! Your jaw drops the sight of the ghost from the store before you without a care in the world. I guess me, old buddy, Toast. Hey, someone mentioned Toast. No spoilers. I didn't know that was a spoiler, but that was a spoiler. I didn't even realize. Bring it in, man. He tries to hug you, but ends up partially phasing through you. A cold tingle running down your spine as he does so. Brief second, your heart feels heavy, a sadness that is not your own. Alarmed, you leap away from the ghost. Oh, ironic. His fucking shirt says dead. Buddy, Toast, what are you even doing here? I'm here to recruit my newest partner, of course. Welcome to Toast's crew. Hearing what Toast tells you is so absurd that your brain fails to register it properly. Are you insane? I'm not joining your gang of the undead. You still haven't even answered my question. Why are you here in the first place? Watch the tone, buddy. It was freaking hard tracking you down with your funky scent. And why did you end up following King if you were after me? Because I got lost. Lets out a hearty laugh. The look of blissful ignorance as he declares his loss of direction is both admirable and alarming. Look, you can't stay here. King's bringing the exorcist from before, and if he sees you, he won't hesitate to capture you again. Good work, buddy. See, you're born to be part of my crew. We'll take over heaven in no time. Oh, hey, Cold Anus. Thank you for the follow. Nothing like a cold anus in the morning. Morris comes in to call us out on our lie. How will Herbert, get with Senpai, King. I don't know, next time of Dragon Ball Beyblade, where the fucking demon lurks. Oh, what a fucking moment that just happened here. Ghost is talking about up above. What? I'm not joining your crew. Just forget about me and move on. No can do. You saved my life before, and I always repay my debts. That's the toast way. Then repay it now by leaving, and don't bother King anymore. My life ain't that cheap, but fine. I'll let you up later then. I'll be waiting for you behind that store of yours. No! You can go anywhere except around me. You understand? What don't you understand? Toast laughs loudly. Don't be so shy, buddy. This goes to show you got a leader that looks out for his underlings. Let me just take something for the road. He reaches for a pack of chips behind you and manages to lift it close to his chest when it phases out of his hands and falls. Whoops. He bends down and grabs the bag and keeps slipping through his fingers. Again, and again, and again. Stupid bag, get in my hands! You don't have hands! He tries to use his mouth to grab it. He only manages to bite the bag for a few seconds in his mouth where it falls through. Patience reaches the breaking point. You fiercely grab the bag of chips and rush to the living room. Immediately, you chuck the bag out the balcony door. My chips! He goes bolts for the chips and leaps off the balcony after it. The fuck? Rather, he floats after it. And it's still fucking... That was the most... Straight, too. Just straight. Hands on hips. Yeah, also, hi, nice night. How you doing? Oh, that was fucking funny. I guess we got an entry for Toast now. Oh, he's on page 2. This ghost is dumb. Oh, lordy bagordy. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my God. Oh. A+, A+. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Hey, I just realized this game is going to make it onto this year's Golden Steve Awards because I'm playing it on the last day of 2022. Oh, that's funny. Koba's got opinions. You already feel a headache coming on, but the night's not over yet. Now for the next troublemaker. Last minute nominations of the Golden Steves. Yeah. This game's going to be a part of it. Here comes Maris Barris. He's gonna recognize you, dude. Oh, God. No, he's gonna say you were a liar. What is gonna happen? Oh, no. Herbert, Mr. Morris is here. Just Morris is fine. People... It makes me feel old when people call me Mr. O. He finally notices you leering at him from across the room. Hi. Mr. Morris, this is my friend I told you about. Nice to meet you. The boar extends his hand out to greet yours. You cautiously return his handshake. Looks like he's pretending that he has never met you before. Okay. Then turns back to King. Pretty nice place you got. I can see why a ghost would want to hang around here. Oh, no, it's not my... Oh, no, is it my fault that I attracted an evil spirit? My parents always told me to take my charm to work, but I never did. King is practically shaking from where he's standing. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. We don't know why ghosts do what they do entirely. And that's where I come in to help you get your home back. Thank goodness. What do we do? Well, for now, I need you to wait back at the elevator where your friend and I here set up the exorcism ritual. Me? Yes, you. You're the last one in this place. The ghost might have left some nasty curse on you, or worse, maybe you're possessed. I am not possessed. That's what a possessed person would say. Hang on, Herbert. We'll save you. King! Relax, people. We'll be sure with the ritual. So, mind leaving it to us? King nods. Good luck, Herbert. Please don't be possessed. Leaves the apartment. What exactly are you planning here? I know bloody well I'm not possessed. Oh, I know that. I just figured it would be best if we had some privacy. Wouldn't want your boyfriend hearing us, right? He's not my boyfriend, just my manager. He's not my boyfriend, just my manager. Cool, now, give it to me straight. Is there anything here? Nope, I checked. I believe you. Didn't smell any spirits when I was on my way up here. He circled the living room while glancing from side to side, perhaps curious about King's belongings. You keep your eyes on him, unsure if he would pull another trick like back in the store. Then let me show you to the door. Hold it, Buster. We're not done yet. Still need to exercise the whole unit. What? I knew it. You're just running a scam. It's way too big of a coincidence that King found you. He pointed accusingly at the board. Hold it, bub. I hand my flyers out to everyone. They usually end up in the bin. If I wanted to run a scam, you wouldn't be here. You really think your pal is going to be satisfied with you just being told? You really think your pal's going to be satisfied with just being told there's no ghost? Maybe. Look, I've been in this business for a long time. Being told that there's no ghost isn't what makes people feel better. They won't rest easy until after you do something to get rid of the ghost. Strangely, that makes sense. Hey, we just went under 6 hours on the time. So, if anyone wants to extend the time above 6 hours left, you know what to do. A $5 or more donation of any kind, PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, coffee, Twitch sub, whatever you want. It'll add 15 minutes to the stream, and there's no time limit. Anyway, here we go. Continue. Actually, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to get a drink. Wait, that's still no difference than running a scam. Hey, I still cast protective charms all over in the place, okay? Now, do you want to help a friend or not? You can't charge King for this. You point at the boar, but he pushes your hand back down. I wasn't gonna. He runs a store, right? Consider this my repayment for the damages I helped cause. You weigh what other options you have, but considering how worried King looked, there isn't much you could say. Fine. What do you need me to do? Morris smiles slyly. I've been looking up. There was a couple of weird sentences and maybe a typo here or there, but that's definitely a typo. Morris smiles slyly. Slightly? I don't know. And you instantly wonder if you made the wrong move. Oh, here we go. Gonna put on a show. What the fuck with an apple? After a few minutes of preparations, it even looks like King's looking at the apple. That's amazing. After a few minutes of preparations, Morris calls King back in. The alpaca looks at you in shock when he finds you sitting in the middle of the living room with a random rock. That's not a rock, that's an apple. With a random, a rock in one hand. Okay, I need to read full sentences. With a random rock in one hand, an anime figurine in another, and an apple in your head, and a yellow paper charm in your mouth. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Herbert, what happened to you? I've condensed the spirit's evil energy around Herbert. It's up to you now to whack it out of him. Take this. A fucking broom? Just gonna hit him with a broom? Are you serious? A broom? You're the master of the house. Dispel the evil spirit by whacking it away. Show it that you mean business. Me? Do it. Be gone, evil spirit. All right. I won't lose my home. Get out of my house. Holy shit! King swings it with... Herbert's getting bonked for his crimes. King swings the broom with tremendous force. The moment the bristles hit you in the face, you topple over. Oh my god, Herbert, I'm so sorry. I meant to hit the apple. I'm good. Raise a thumb up as you collect yourself. The ghost has been dispelled, but we're not done yet. You glare over your stomach at the exorcist. He's barely holding in his laughter from the way his cheeks are puffed up. What do we have to do? I still need to cleanse your body of whatever curse it may have left behind. Stand still. The boar grabs King by the back of his shoulders. His hands start from the back of King's neck. Thumbs press into his fleece, causing the alpaca to yelp. Slowly, Morris's hand moves from King's shoulders and then squeezes them with enough force to make King's face contort into the expression of pure bliss. It's giving him a back rub. Should have asked first before touching the person, but okay. A broom for expelling a spirit. What are you gonna do? Sweep the ghosts away? Yeah. Then he faints. What the fuck? Just as his body falls forward, you reach out to grab him, but Morris catches him first before setting his body on the floor. King! Relax, I just hit this part of his body that's carrying all his tension. Usually they don't faint like that unless they're bottling a lot of it. Did I really just do that on the fucking internet? Alright, someone's gonna fucking clip that. King's eyes flutter open. You smile slightly upon seeing that your friend is okay. What happened? The exorcism took a lot out of you. How you feeling? King brings his shoulder blades close to his neck and spins his arms around. I feel so much lighter. It's amazing. The exorcism worked. Herbert, look how nimble my limbs are. He stretches out his hands from side to side and moves them up and down in a wave-like motion. Sign me up with an exorcist. I'm like a back massage right now. No kidding, right? I see them. Well then, my job here is done. Let me get your payment. Thanks, but I'm not charging for this one. That ghost wasn't much of a challenge, so I wouldn't feel right taking your money. Nonsense! You did a wonderful job! You deserve some kind of compensation. You'll have a cup of coffee on me, and I won't hear another word about it. Your eyes are practically bulging out as you stare at Morris to leave. Well, if you insist, who am I to say no? Marshmallow Bears! Hey, yes! I'm really enjoying the game. I know you love this visual novel. You're the one who fucking implanted this game into my mind. Yes, you are. You mentioned it on the round table. You did. I actually downloaded the game. Fun fact, I had to download the game to get the logo so that I could flash it up during the segment where you were talking about it on the podcast. There's not a file for the logo. I actually just had to take the main menu screen and then like scrub out the background. And so I just had this game on my computer, and then I remember when I was downloading it, the description of the game said that it was a mostly safe for work game. So I was like, well, I'm doing a subathon. What visual novel that isn't Winds of Change can I play for the subathon? That's stream safe. You had streamed it, and then it was safe for work, so bubbity boo. So thank you for the inspiration, Marshmallow Bears. Shout out to my fellow Illinoisan. Wonder of wonders, you have brought this upon the everyone should thank Marshmallow Bears and follow them as well. Follow them, follow them, follow them. Give them treats, give them cookies, give them milk. Don't do that one. That one only upon request. I was going with the cookies thing. It didn't work. I should never say that to a group of furries. Anyway, I said this line, didn't I? I did. Internally, you scream. To avoid chatting with Morris any further, you help King out with the coffee. Don't leave a stranger alone in your room. God, I fucking love King. King is the best. Tables pulled out again, and the three of you sit around it to have drinks. There's one fine cup of Joe. Would you like a cup of Hot Jones? Ooh, a cup of what? Thank you. My secret is a hint of chili powder. Chili powder? Well, I don't like coffee, so I wouldn't really know if that's good or not. Dots. What's wrong, Herbert? Not a fan of coffee? Coffee? Fucking coffee? I'm fine. Thank you very much. I've just gotta ask, how do you make a living if you give away your services like that? I get by. It's part of my customer service anyhow. So, if you know anyone else in need of some supernatural assistance, point them my way. I will! Though I don't know if that many people still worry about ghosts and the supernatural. I figured it's just me because of how my parents always do these rituals at home to ward off evil spirits. Coffee Vakobu. King looks to you. Even Herbert doesn't believe in ghosts. I do. I just don't believe so much in those who say that they can get rid of them. Are you saving these VODs for videos? I know the writer of this game loves to watch people play the game. Yeah, I am. I sure am. I've streamed for 5.5 hours so far, and this subathon has a guaranteed 5 hours and 50 minutes left. So I sure am. I'm in chapter 1 thus far, so who knows how far we'll get into it. But I am. I've tagged the team Twitter. I don't know any of the devs to tag them, but if they ever wanted to watch the fucking of course I was told they're actually on an opposite time zone thing, so they're actually probably asleep right now. But they're based in Asia, so they're probably asleep. That's exactly what I was just saying. So but yeah, I will be doing these down to videos. So, but thank you for asking. So considerate you are, so considerate. Oh, you are such a sweetie. You slowly turn to Morris, but he ignores you. Well, I've been running this business for years. You could say it's in my family's blood. That was not his voice. What the fuck voice was that? A family of exorcists exists in this town? Nope, just me. The family isn't from here and left them to... God, what the fuck? Yeah, fucking yeah. Nope, it's just me. The family isn't from here and left them to search for I left them to search for something important. And while I'm doing that, I figured I'd set up shop here and then to earn some cash while picking up information. Whoa, an exorcist in search of a valuable treasure. That's the perfect premise for an anime, but why here of all places? Morris drinks from his cup before answering. This town, contrary to how it looks, is teeming with ghosts and the unknown. Don't let people fool you. As ordinary as it may look, many like me mingle with these dark forces on a regular basis. Silence falls upon the room before Morris erupts into laughter. Relax. This is why I'm around to help out with this sort of thing. It's already 2023 for you. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before. But if you didn't, there's been people mentioning that their New Year's already happened. It's about to be noon for me in about about 20 minutes. But Happy New Year to you, and for all those who have New Year for you. This is going to be my first New Year in a while where I don't spend it with anyone or I don't have sparkling grape juice. Because we just never got to the store. And now, since I'm on this, I'm just never going to have a chance to go to it. And I'm not going to keep this fucking stream going while I just hop off to the fucking store. I doubt there's going to be any left. King puts a hand to his chest and breathes a sigh of relief. Would you like a refill? Looks like you're done with your cup. Thanks, but no, I should really be heading back. He stands up and makes his way to the door. You and King follow behind. Oh, wait, let me pack you something for the road. Maybe some bread or chips? Thanks, man, but I'm good. Gotta watch the figure. He pats his protruding belly. King walks ahead and opens the door for him. Thank you again for all your help. My pleasure. Take care now. You too, Herbert. Herbert. Goodbye, guys. Oh, gotta go to sleep. Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy it. Good night. And you're going that too? Okay, good night. Your family just called you to say they're watching the fireworks. Oh, nice. You still have 12 hours until New Year's. Wow, nice. Well, good night to both of yous. Random dice and nice night. Nice night to random dice. The nice night to both of you. Good night to both of you. So nice. It's a nice full day. It's like streaming on this day is like all day is New Year's. It's not New Year's Eve. It's all day is New Year's. So nice. He waves to you and you wave back with a forced smile. Oh, what a night. I'll say. My face is still sore from the exorcism. Man, I don't have any energy left. Not even enough for a round of DDXIV dailies? Heck no, let's go dailies. Dibs on the healer roll. Of course, King's a healer. I love King so much. A round of dailies turns into several hours of grinding for materials. By the time you both stop playing, it's already past midnight. Joinal Maris. So the silver-tongued piggy is an exorcist, huh? A crooked one at that, if how he acted in the shop is any indicator of how he conducts his work. Not that I blame him. Exorcists are a dying breed ever since Paul legislated strict restrictions on demonic influences here on Earth. If he were to find out what I really am, I doubt he'd just let me leave town. He just let me leave town. Healer supremacy. Nice. By the time you both stop playing, it's already past midnight. King can no longer resist the night's tempting lullaby. His eyelids struggle to remain open. Every few seconds he dozes off, but is awakened not too long after by the pull of gravity on his head. You too start to feel like you could lie down for a while. Ready to call it a night? King's mouth opens wide and lets out a loud yawn. Yeah, I'm beat. Freshen up in bed? After you. Oh! You both enter the bedroom and share a sink to wash your faces and brush your teeth. Sleepover! After changing into your sleeping attire, you both head to King's room to sleep. As per usual, he had already set up the extra bed on the floor for you. The softness of the mattress feels so comfortable against your back. Oh, tidy whities. So cute. I miss this. I did say you could take it home if you wanted. King's mattress is on a bed frame, so he lies a foot above you. Oh, no. I don't know, this is yours and it belongs here. I like knowing I can lie on this. I like knowing I can lie on this mattress whenever I'm here. King stays silent. You watch the ceiling, but all you see is darkness. The whirring sound of King's air conditioner serenades your thoughts. So much has happened today, bumping into the angel, the ghost, and the exorcist again. You question if it is all just a coincidence. Clutching the fur on the left side of your chest, you remind yourself that despite your appearance, you are a demon. When did I start believing in coincidences? The first thing you were ever taught as a demon lord was to see the interconnected threads of fate that connected mortal lives. Why did you say that out loud? Oh, God. But I'm not immortal. Did you say something, Herbert? Oh, just thinking out loud. Penny for your thoughts. I thought you were sleepy. I am, but my eyes are closed. My eyes are closed. But I think I can sleep faster if we just talk. Your eyes are not closed. I can see them peepers. I saw a thread online about a magical tree in some country that could grant wishes if you threw your wishes up onto its branches. Oh? But how are you meant to throw a wish onto a tree? They write the wishes on a piece of paper or wood, then tie it to a rock with a string before throwing it up high. They say a wish that reaches the tallest branches is the most likely to come true. Sounds more like they're vandalizing a tree. Still, can you imagine if you could have any wish granted? What would you be? Fuck, what would it be? Other than more wishes? I don't know. What about you? I'd wish that I had my own successful cafe. Raise an eyebrow, curious to know why your friend would want that. That way I could spend time exploring new recipes, and I'd have a place all my friends and family can visit and enjoy my food. So you do want to cook? Maybe, if my parents let me. I'm too afraid to tell them that. You literally are a cupcake! I think you'd be a great chef. Thanks. And what about you? Figured out your wish? I wish I knew what I should wish for. Don't worry. You'll find out soon. And maybe we can travel to that tree one day. I'd like that. You both remain quiet for a while. Hey, Herbert? Thanks for being here with me today. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. God, I love them. Close your eyes and slowly you drift off to sleep. Chapter 2, Freelancer. Golly gee willikers. Oh, God fucking damn it. To go from such a high to such a fucking low, huh? Well, we still got 5.5 hours on this fucking stream. Unless someone wants to continue to lengthen the stream. We are only just below halfway to our goal. So I'm just saying. Oh, you fuck. In the Demon Lord's office, Vendrake sits behind his desk while swirling his coffee mug, which reads "Number 1 Boss." You know he bought that for himself. Another successful day at work complete, having just approved another upgrade to the security forces around the underworld. Always with the military. He swivels his chair around to observe the two golden statues that have been recently erected in his honor. And you know he fucking proposed that shit. Ever since taking on the mantle of Demon Lord, the pot-bellied demon has made a ritual of taking some time to admire his gifts to himself. Fucking Probably took it for free. Exactly. You're damn right. He took it for himself. He took it. He took that shit. And it's gifts to himself for a job well done. This is vanity. This ain't pride. This is vanity. You're vain, motherfucker. You vain. For a job well done, you fuck. The statue to Vendrake's left is of himself standing proudly, keeping vigil as the eternal protector Vendrake sees within himself. To the right, a statue of Herbert's father. Vendrake puffs out his chest while looking upon his former master's effigy. My lord. The demon walks over to the statue. His smile falters as he studies the late demon lord's face, a sense that something was not quite right. Is that a smudge up there? Begrudgingly, Vendrake returns to his seat. He creaks loudly under the weight of his ample behind. A magical circle appears above his left hand, and he brings it close to his ear. Oh, you fuck. You have turned the general of mental torture into your personal fucking smudge lackey.
Nox, get in here!
You called Lord Vendrake. Vendrake gestures to the top of the statue.
Deal with that unsightly spot. I won't have a speck out of place in my office. And have whichever custodian is in charge of cleaning my office be sent for re-education.
I'm sorry, my lord, but you sent that custodian there just last week. Right now, there are only a handful of them left in this city now that most demons have been relocated to serve the torture zones.
Oh, right. First get that demon back in here to clean that smudge, then send him back for re-education.
As you command, Lord Vendrake. Will that be all?
Of course not. Do you have the report ready for the freelancers?
The frog drifts backward a touch, anticipating that Vendrake might throw something at him. I'm afraid I haven't been able to go through the latest reports. Vendrake shakes his head in umbrage.
Not good enough, Nox. I expect better from my number 2.
Oh, this is an updated sprite for Nox. Yeah, he is adorable, isn't he? Yes, my lord. It's just there are many complaint forms to go through every day, and I am but one demon. Smoke flares out of Vendrake's nostrils. His eyes ever remain... Does Vendrake have more than one sprite, or am I just not seeing it? I don't know. Smoke flares out of Vendrake's nostrils. His eyes remain ever fixated on his second in command.
How many times have I told you to just burn them? These lackeys have become too soft of a Herbert's rule. Now even the meager notion of work causes them to bemoan and bother. Well, they will learn how to become proper demons once more, and they will do so the hard way. Burn those complaints once they are done here. You understand? Yes, my lord. Nox conjures a small portal beside him, and an equally small cream-colored folder pokes out for him to grab. So small cream-colored folder. Then I'll proceed with the freelancer report. Out of the freelancers we contracted since Herbert left, each and every one has filed a report in turn. Vendrake bites onto his cigar impatiently. Those freelancers better not be slacking off just because they're on Earth. It's been months since they have been sent up there. If I hear another failed report... The interior of Vendrake's pot-bellied mouth glows red, as though ready to spew fire upon the frog at a moment's notice. Nox carefully floats further back to be sure that he is out of range. The demon flips through the file to find something, anything, to pacify the growing flames building in the pit of Vendrake's stomach, smoldering into a brighter hue by the second. Just hand it to me. I'll find it.
It's a tiny folder. Nox nods, chucking the file at Vendrake. It shoots through the air like a flying star. Vendrake catches it between his fingertips right before it hits his eye.
Really? You couldn't just levitate it to me? I thought this was faster. How exactly am I supposed to read this? It's so small! Just expand the file using your fingers.
Nox mimics a pinching and expanding motion with his fingertips.
Like this?
Vendrake enlarges the file far too much. Holy Jesus, that's a big-ass file. Pulled an itsy-bitsy teeny with a yellow creamy colored folder. Oh, this is fun. The hand whirls. Here he comes back. The hand whirls and reflexively catches the frog into the air. Launches the frog into midair. The frog twists into a somersault, but somehow manages to fall right back into the hand. Shaken, Nox hugs the fingers for support. He holds his head as he waits for the dizziness to subside. It's squeaky! It's making a squeaky. This is why I really hope y'all can hear the game audio. I've asked several times, but I haven't gotten a clear answer. Can y'all hear the game audio well? I'm not continuing until I get a clear answer, because I've been streaming for almost 6 hours, and I want a clear fucking answer that you can hear this shit. No? You haven't been hearing this shit? The whole time? I've been streaming for 6 hours almost. Turned it up a little bit. How about now? Turned it up almost to full. How about now? Okay, you're good? Okay. You can hear the squeaking file. Good. Okay. Well, now I'll read the line so we don't have to keep hearing the squeaking file. I feel bad. I've been streaming for almost 6 fucking hours, and y'all have been hearing this. I kept asking. Ah, damn. All right. Vendrake continues to pinch midair, the file lengthening and shrinking in turn as Nox is poked in the face repeatedly.
I do not get this contraption at all. Never mind. Let me do it.
Nox pinches the overly long file and shrinks it down to a far more manageable size. With his amusement settled, Vendrake flips through the documents, searching for a particular section. He sits upright now, ears perked up as he leans in closer toward the desk. The flames in his stomach die down for a bit.
Lord Vendrake, take a look.
He passes the file back to Nox. Nox's eyes quickly scan through the document when a cold chill grips his heart. A sensation so alien to him that he just sits, stunned at the details of the report. Oh! He would ask what the feeling means, but Vendrake has banned him from asking questions unrelated to work. Reluctantly, he forces his emotion aside.
They found someone matching his picture in one of the red zones. They're waiting for orders to attack.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Vendrake's expression twists into a wrathful grimace.
I knew that's where he would think of hiding. And you were against it when I suggested we send someone there. It's just, no demons are supposed to go to such places. We could not risk one of our employees' lives. This one in particular keeps narrowly escaping each red zone they were assigned to. And it will be glad to give its life in service to the Demon Lord. That is the duty of every demon, and they should want for naught else. If it wasn't for the 100-odd risk assessment documents just to get one freelancer out there, I would have sent more to the red zones, so you know. All the paperwork I had to do. What did you say? Nothing, Lord Vendrick. Order that freelancer to finish the job. I expect Herbert's head to be on my desk in 24 hours. As you wish, Lord Vendrick.
Knox turns toward the grand door and makes his leave. Vendrick leans back against his seat and kicks his feet up onto the table. A soft smile spreads onto his stomach. A soft smile spreads across his stomach. Just a little longer and everything will be set right. Just a little longer and he will have fulfilled his purpose.
If this goes as planned, I wonder how I should celebrate my success. I could always use another self-portrait, or perhaps...
God fucking damn it. Well, we're getting another character, huh? Knox floats through the demon city. He abstained from using a portal so he could have some time to himself. The city smells unfamiliar to the demon. Gone are the greasy smells of the food vendors, of the warm, spicy scent of the different demons walking side by side. Now, nothing lingers in the air. As he floats along the empty streets, he notices a six-legged demon walking through, sucking up the dust that has accumulated. The demon wheezes before leaning against a nearby wall. Clouds of dust escape their lips as they try to catch it in their hands. They gag at the sight of the dust, but reluctantly attempt to suck it up into their already engorged belly. Who knows how long it would take to clean up the whole city? He carries on while observing the empty shops as he passes by, most either empty within or boarded up. Knox's mind wanders to the memories of how this city used to be bustling with demonic life. Before that, it used to be just a lush plain of endless meadows, a utopia of sorts that beckoned for inhabitants to populate it. Only the demon lord and the generals resided here then. That was before they decided to open it up to all of the other demons. And then, development began, as the many creatures of the dark created a place of respite for themselves, a change of pace from the unending maelstrom of anguish. Knox reminisced about how he would overlook the toil of the demons in the early days, recognizing the diverse architecture of the buildings that came from the mortal realm. It was amusing to him and still continues to be food for thought for the amphibian. What significance is there in the architectural and aesthetics of mortals? Do the demons perhaps envy the living for the mortality? Do they simply wish to mimic their ways to find an answer? Maybe they just did this all. Maybe they just did all of this for fun. As a general, he takes his role of caring for the demon underlings very seriously, but it is becoming harder to juggle all of his roles. Vendrick has forced most businesses to close, especially if he deemed them unnecessary to the process of gathering soul energy.
We are trimming the fat for progress,
is what Vendrick said. Ironically, the old demon grew fatter while he tried to aggressively reduce redundancies within the company. Knox grows tired of the silence and reopens a report from the freelancer while floating on ahead. His eyes trace the letters on the page, deliberating if there are further meanings to what was written. A pang emanates from his stomach. It must be lunchtime. I wonder if that diner is still open. The diner, a personal favorite location for the frog. It's the only place that serves the triple cheese bugs and flies sandwich that he likes. He recalls Herbert's face when he offered the ex-demon lord half of his sandwich one time. Herbert struggled to hold back the contents of his stomach as he forced the sandwich down. Knox never understood why he did that. Knox never understood why he did what he did back then. When he arrives at the diner, the owner, a short blue imp, is hanging up a sign. Closed until further notice. The crestfallen imp. Oh no, Nox is an American. Oh man. That would be troublesome. The crestfallen imp rests his head against the door before Nox decides to break the silence.
You're closed?
Oh, General Nox, I didn't notice you were there. The demon jumps and whirls back, flashing a smile at his superior.
Were you summoned?
Yeah, I just got my papers today. My business has been marked as redundant. I tried getting a contract to keep my shop going, you know. I told them I could help feed the working demons, but I got rejected. The reason was they already commissioned enough shops for that job. They picked Van Drake's two favorite eateries, figures. It sucks ass, but don't tell him I said that.
I won't. What's going to happen to the sandwiches then?
I'm sorry, General Knox. I don't know what to tell you. Unless they loosen up on this never-ending crunch, there will be no sandwiches from me. But here, the demon hands a piece of paper to the frog, the size of it small enough to fit in Knox's hand perfectly. He wonders the possible lengths the imp went to write it down. I meant to give it to you when I saw you. It's a recipe for your favorite sandwich. Maybe you can make it when you have the time. It's my thanks for helping me start up my business in the first place.
Think nothing of it. I was just doing my duty, to look out for old demons.
Knox glances at the paper in his webbed hand. He doesn't bother opening it. Somehow the premise of making his own sandwich is not what's bothering him.
Thank you for this, but it just won't be the same.
The demon just nods slowly. I'll advise against looking for another place to eat around here. They're all probably busy trying to meet the demands of the workforce on the torture floors. He walks toward the elevator hub. After a few steps, he stops and glances back. He looks on with misty eyes before finally turning toward and walking off into the distance. Knox croaks loudly as he stuffs the paper inside his file. His hunger is now overtaken by something else. Sour thoughts surface into the forefront of his mind. Relocation of staff in different sectors, a hollow metropolis, the freelancer's report, and his master's orders.
No.
He slaps himself for even once doubting his duties to the Demon Lord. His feelings have no place in this company. He must fulfill his purpose and obey.
That is what a good tool does.
He opens a portal back to his office, leaving behind the ghost town and his memories of a better time. Damn. Oh, we got scary music and a silhouette. Outside of Sunny Fruits, a hunched-over figure watches the entrance from within a shadowy alley. The sun has begun to set, and still the store remains closed. Time is running out. This body has days, maybe even a week left before it expires. The mere sight of the figure would send anyone running. Much like the demon's life in the underworld, it has pushed this mortal body to its limits. So many sleepless nights and near-death misses has led it to this moment. It scratches the side of its neck and is obsessed with the sensations of singed fur against its fingertips. The demon can never get accustomed to feeling fur upon its body. It begins scratching feverishly all over now, raking against the flesh under the fur. Come on, how long does it take to open a blasted shop? It lies in wait for Herbert to show up. With its weapon tucked within a pocket, the freelancer is itching to let it loose and return to the underworld. It dare not disobey Vendrake. As much as the creature detests its new employer, there are worse fates than being worked down to the bone. Hey, your mom! You haven't missed it. You still got at least 5 hours and 18 minutes left, unless someone extends it with a $5 or more donation, which they can do to add 15 minutes more to the stream. But welcome, your mom. Welcome, welcome. Mystery why. Oh, look at them. Look at them approaching the door. Oh, that's so cute. Cute and cool. Cool, apparently. Just then he sees his target approaching from the other side of the road. Herbert and the unimportant alpaca are talking to each other as they open up the store. The time has come. The freelancer clutches the weapon within his pocket and readies itself to stalk closer. He steps forward. Oh! And actually slips on a stray rubber ducky! Rubber ducky! A fucking rubber ducky just hanging out. Huh? Okay. Oh! My back. Fucking really? Just a rubber ducky hanging out in the goddamn parking lot. Or in the alley. After setting down your bags in the back room, the two of you get to work preparing for the nighttime shift. The store lights flicker awake, and the store turns cold as the AC is activated. You walk along the aisles and are relieved that the shelves are all restocked and neatly arranged. Less work for you. You notice the broom and mop left next to the employee back room, ready for any additional cleaning. The broken camera has been replaced, but lies asleep, unactivated. As you return to the front counter, King approaches with his hands behind his back. They are clearly in front of him. Inconsistent. I'm kidding. Hey, they restocked the shelves completely for us. That's fantastic. Let's have a chat first before... Oh! The alpaca waves to someone behind you. Glanced over your shoulder to see a young woman looking to see if the store is open. She gives a thumbs up back to King and then walks away. What's up? The AC ducts, of course. You roll your eyes back at him. Okay, I wanted to take some time to talk about the training manual. Right, the manager training manual. King's got nubs for arms. It's more unrealistic that they didn't see a bright yellow rubber ducky. It's black. Well, they weren't looking where they were walking. They were looking right ahead. The very determined assassin. God damn it, I keep hitting the fucking microphone. Oy vey. Ta-da! Shows off a blue book with a bright yellow thumbs up sticker on the cover. King edition, of course. The HQ's standard manual doesn't really apply to a small store like us. HQ is okay with this? Honey, they don't really care as long as we keep the cash flowing and we don't mess up the brand image. I can live with that. Also, a knock at the door pulls your attention towards it. There's a guy in a business suit peering through the glass door. He signals to ask if the store is open. King waves him away and the guy walks off. Man! That's why you know this isn't in America, plus all of the Japanese lettering, is, in America, people would just be fucking, you'd be like, no, and then they'd just be like, let me in! I need sandwiches! So there's the same voice as Hero. Does he? Hero. Oh God, I'm totally blanking. Oh no. I've played so many games and had so many characters, I'm totally fucking blanking on what character you're talking about. I feel so fucking bad. Oh God. What? I know Hiroyuki. Oh, fuck yeah, Burroughs. God damn it. Hero from Burroughs. Damn it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jade is buffering. I have been streaming for almost 7 hours now. Oh, not 7 hours. It was 6 hours, 7 minutes. 6 hours. Yes. Yes, I guess that is the same voice. Just sort of soft and kind of high. Thanks for nice catching that. I appreciate that. Paying attention. Nice. Anyway, rule of three dictates the next one's going to be the assassin. And since our back is to the door, we're going to get shot. Anyway. Oh, God, I hope King doesn't get shot. No, King. My screen is right here. God, that was embarrassing. I fucking didn't remember Hero, for God's sakes. Burrow's one of my favorite fucking visual novels. God damn. King waves him away and the guy walks off. Right, where were we? Ah, yes. So, as part of your training, you'll be taking on some new responsibilities. There's arranging the shifts with everyone, making sure there is enough stock in the store, making sure the day's earnings are banked into the company's account every day, and training any new employees. You gulp. That sounds like a lot. Kinda, but you get used to, but you got the rest, kinda, but you got the rest of us to help you out. In fact, Mike's been helping you with the money bag while I'm not on the morning shift. Excuse me. Sorry. One more thing, and this is from HQ. You won't be receiving any extra income while you're undergoing training, but you're responsible for any mishaps or troubles with the store's regular business. Lovely. Nice. Give you extra work to do, but won't pay you for it. That's just typical. The muscles in the back of your neck are tightening already. Really? Can't I just order the other staff to do this for me? Nope. He boops you on the nose, his usual tactic for showing disapproval at you. Now, sweetie, just read this and you'll be fine. I made it short and sweet, like a game guide. God, I love them. Damn it. You take the book from the alpaca's hands. Despite it being light as a feather, it weighs heavily within your hands. King pats you on the shoulder and smiles. Any questions before I leave you to open the shop? Can I still say no to this? Can you say no to my cooking? No. Then you've got my answer. He's bouncing away. God, I love King so much. King chuckles and heads to the back room. Oh, I hope they don't go in the back door, the assassin. I'm so worried. Oh, I'm more worried about King than the main character. You hold the bright blue book close to your face and sigh in defeat. Don't hold it here, then you can't see when the assassin's coming. Always be ready for an assassin. King in charge of the underworld. They could do it. You'll do it. Yeah, you already said that. Your muddled feelings leave you scratching your head. There's so much on the line, yet what scares you most is letting King down. As you set the book down on the counter, you sense something looking at you. Turning towards the door again, a hunched man glares at you intensely from a short distance. Then he closes the gap, slowly turning towards the store. Your first stands on the end. Your first stands on end at the sight of his Your first stands on end at the sight of his ghastly face. I think the guy's a fox, or a fox that was run over, to be more exact. Sorry, we're not open yet. At least not until you're gone. Although you gesture to exaggerate your message, he continues to stand there. What's with this guy? His hand. Oh boy! Yep. No! No! No, I don't want him to die. No. His hand reaches out for the door before walking in. You didn't lock the door? Oh, God. Hey, I said we're not... Oh, God. No, boy. Well, the camera is off, so I guess you don't have to explain this one. But... Oh, boy. Another fucking earthquake, perhaps? With his other hand, the figure holds out a demon eye the size of a grapefruit, with its iris fixed upon you. You freeze. Brain instantly makes the connection. This time, it's a real hunter, a freelancer. He holds the eye out, and the pupil sharpens. It's getting ready to fire. Hey, come on, we can talk this out. Freelancer stares unflinching, approaching as he squeezes the eyeball tighter.
There is nothing to talk about.
You inch closer and closer toward him, your gaze never once leaving the eyeball's pupil. Come on, there has to be tons to talk about. How are things in the underworld? He sees what you're trying to do and squeezes the eyeball harder. You hear a humming sound as the eyeball starts to glow at the center of the pupil. It's still too far to snatch.
You would have saved us all a lot of trouble if you had just died that night.
Maybe that's a sign that I should keep on living. Why break the winning streak, I say? Your eyes remain focused on the weapon. A sharp light coalescing at the pupil, a high-pitched sound beginning to ring out. Just a little more. You don't need to go through all this trouble. What if I give you some hair? Maybe that would be enough to say that I'm dead? Then we can all be on our merry way.
You have no idea the agony I went through to get here. And now
Oh, God. You lunge for the freelancer's arm, grabbing hold. You shove it upwards, throwing his aim off kilter as the beam shoots into the ceiling. You just fixed this fucking thing. Wait, can he die? I don't know the rules. I just started playing this game 6 hours ago. You dig your claws deeper into the freelancer's wrist, trying to force him to drop the weapon, but the demon does not relent. Guys, the demon's not really there. This is just a borrowed body. He bellows in pain. Oh, he can feel the pain. Interesting. Well, of course, he can feel the pain. He can feel the fucking fur. He can feel this shit. He bellows in pain and throws a punch at your face, but you catch the hand just in time. Ooh, your reflexes are so good. Locked hand in hand, neither of you can make a decent move. Both of you struggle to overcome one another, one fighting to complete his mission, the other to survive. King, please, God, don't hear any of this. Just stay in the back and watch your show. No! King! Oh, God, I need to be quiet. Bree's sleeping in the other room. Herbert, what's that noise? Don't come in! Eyes widen in fear, and you can't let King get involved. He swings his leg backwards, landing a powerful blow against your stomach. You gasp as the wind is knocked out of you, but your grip does not loosen. Brarg! You retaliate by kneeing the enemy repeatedly in the groin. Just keep going. Just keep doing it. I'll let you do it as many times as you got it. Just get it out, man. Just come on. Just keep doing it. He's like, all right, pulls up popcorn. They yell out and recklessly fire another beam that cuts across the floor. The both of you finally break free. You're forced to stumble backwards, arms flailing as you try to regain your balance. Freelancer twists his knees as he covers his family jewels. He raises the eyeball again as he looks up. You've already made your move. Dashing towards him, the broom! The broom! Dashing towards him, you cover the extra distance with a broom you've managed to snatch, then smack the eyeball from his hands. 4. Golf reference. Nice. It flies in the air, then bounces among the wares on the shelves. You bring down the broom again on your foe's face, then make a run for the weapon. You're allowed hissing, followed by a thud, but choose not to look back. Ahead of you is the eyeball. Oh, God. Nestled comfortably in between a row of chips. I need to destroy it, but how? Thoughts are interrupted by the sound of loud footsteps above you. Turning your head up, your jaw drops. The freelancer on all fours is crawling like a spider, rushing to its prey. Your eyes more bloodshot than before. Everything is erratic, but every fiber in your body tenses. It's a race to the eyeball. Oh, of course. But the freelancer leaps ahead and snags the weapon before you do. Shouldn't have eaten so many goddamn frozen lunches. You nearly slip, but manage to turn and start to retreat toward the counter. I'm not gonna make it! The sharp hum of the weapon fills your eardrums once more. This is it. This is the end. Close your eyes and hold your breath, your mind desperately hoping the beam will miss. When suddenly you feel a powerful force push you. No. 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 No, 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 no. Please let it just be like the angel or something. Please let it be the angel interfering and not what I think is about to fucking happen. I swear to God, if this is King pushing us out of the way and then dying. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Do not. I swear to fuck. Your mind desperately hoping you'll be missed when you suddenly feel a powerful force push you away just as you step out of the aisle. I swear to God. You should fall. No! As you fall to the side, you see King's wide-eyed expression. Then the beam hits him in the side of his chest. King! I don't want to scream. I want to scream. Motherfucker. Slide over to grab his fallen body and cradle him in your arms. Do not, you mother... King, say something. He swarms in your arms, panicking. The sound of the weapon rises in pitch again. You hold King close to yourself, shielding him from the approaching foe. His footsteps seem to echo loudly as he gets closer and closer to you. Clenching your eyes tightly, you scream in fear. Screams. He says, "Die." He squeezes the eyeball again, but nothing happens. Instead, the light coalesces around the pupil, dissipating, and a buzzing sound goes off as an error message flashes.
Oh. Error. Warning. Error code 69. The eye has been fired on a living mortal. Ejecting demon now.
What? No, he's right there. I can't.
Ejecting.
Bright blue sparks fire out of the eye, shocking the freelancer's entire body. It screams and shudders in pain. The host's body collapses to the ground. However, a red outline of a demon is standing on top of it. The eye then turns to it, blasts it again with electricity before sending the demon falling beneath the earth. No! Drained of its power, the eyeball falls and rolls over to you. But you don't notice. You fucker. You motherfucker. You rotten motherfucker. I can't fucking believe this. I can't fucking believe this. You open your eyes and see King flailing his arms about. But I can't see. Oh, he's gone fucking blind. What's happening? It's all black. King, I'm here. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm taking you to the hospital. But I can't feel his legs. I can't. I can't feel my legs. Looking over, you see King's legs slowly disintegrating. He's getting fucking snapped. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, look. Look at the bottom of the CG. He's literally fading away. You fucker. You motherfucker. No, King, that blast must have done something. We need to get you help. Hospital, we've got to get there. It's getting fucking more. The fading is happening more. You try to stand up, but your legs buckle under the intense pressure of fear overwhelming you. The weight of your feelings seemingly pull you back down to the ground. Herbert? King's small voice calls out to you, but your mind is fixed on getting to the door. No, I can make it. I just... Damn it. Move your stupid legs. Herbert. Your friend's loud cry forces you to look back at him. You're on the verge of tears while he just looks at you with a weak smile. Oh my god! It's okay. No, it's not. None of this should have happened. It's all my fault. Disintegration envelops his chest and accelerates further. You fucking... No, don't say that. I'm glad you're safe. Between his ragged breaths, your voice breaks as you repeat his name. King. King. Make sure to eat your meals right, okay? Please. Tell my parents I love them too. No, King. Please, stay with me. It can't end like this. I'll save you. Just hang on, please, King. Fuck you. My TV's old, and it imprints the image that was last on it. I can still see him, but he's gone. You motherfucker. Herbert's got beans. What the fuck? Wow. His voice fades away with the rest of his body. King is no more. King, no, not like this. Oh, and you wanna fucking talk? Mere minutes after the freelancer was defeated, Vendrake sits in front of his fucking desk going through yet another fucking demon's written request for days off. He shakes his head.
These demons just don't know the meaning of making sacrifices for their company. Tisk, tisk.
The sudden sound of someone screaming grabs Vendrake's attention. He looks upwards to see a single red thread phasing through the ceiling and gathers in the air, forming an outline, then a body with depth. Piece by piece, the demon's limbs appear within the space of the outline and land on the floor with a sloppy thud. Oh yeah, teamwork. The team did a good fucking job, didn't it? Team fucking... Yeah, good job, team. High five, team. Good job, team. Motherfucking team. Dicks out for the team. Not literally, please. Do not do that. But we're under 5 hours, by the way. In case anyone's... Yeah.
What in the world?
Rick stands up from his seat and walks over to the demon. He looms menacingly over the smaller creature. The freelancer picks itself up, comes eye to eye to Vendrake's angry-looking stomach, causing the demon to shriek and jump back.
Lord Vendrake, my apologies. I was about to assassinate Herbert when the weapon forced me back here.
Yeah. No, literally, I mean it. They did the job. Like, seriously, that's... The writing worked. That's what writing is supposed to do. They made me feel something. That's what it's supposed to do. I'm not pissed. I'm pissed. I mean, I don't want... It was my favorite fucking character just died, goddammit. I spent 6.5 hours reading this fucking game in a row, and I'm tired. Well, I'm not tired, but, you know, you do something... These subathons make you more invested in the shit that you're fucking doing, and I'm already one who gets very invested in what I'm doing, so... This shit's hitting me harder than I usually does, and this shit usually hits me hard. So, yeah, they really did good. They done good. It just... You know? God damn. Get a drink.
What? Did you kill him or not? Why didn't you just finish him off with your bare hands? I nearly did, but the guy stopped me after I hit a mortal.
A light crimson color boils up from Vendrake's neck all the way to his face. Enraged, Vendrake's belly flares up. Uh-oh, that's some stomach acid. You gotta take a Tums or something. Ah! The stomach's mouth fires a stream of fire that narrowly misses the demon's head and blasts off the office door.
Get in, you! Get in here, you three!
And there they are. Three portals open and the generals step forth, forming an arc around the raging Vendrake. Amare enters with arms crossed to his side. How does Amare cross their arms? I'll just assume that they know that they have a way. To his side is Fortis, who stands at attention. Nox is the only one across from them, a blank expression plastered on his face.
Amare!
Points to the cat accusingly. The cat demon simply tosses his nose in the air, barely making any eye contact with his superior. What?
Can't you explain why the weapon you made for the freelancer sent him back here before he could finish his deed?
Mari rolls his eyes.
Obviously, because he triggered the failsafe mechanism. I just got the alert now. That dingbat shot a mortal. Look, he's in here.
What? What? It captured his fucking... What? One of the cat demon's floating hands conjured out a vinyl disc with King's face in the middle. It even has a title written on it, King of the Store. Oh! Don't you hurt him. Vendrake crosses his arms in a huff.
I don't recall instructing you to put such a function in the weapon. I wonder if you had intentionally tinkered with the weapon to fail on purpose.
Vendrake's belly glows red again, ready to spit fire at the cat. Mari scoffs.
I would never intentionally take a tool that never works. Just because you didn't have the foresight to see your goons messing up doesn't mean I would allow it. Last I checked, it was against the rules to end mortal lives.
Vendrake's eyes narrow and the mouth of his belly closes. Fortis relaxes his shoulders while Nox continues to watch the scene play out. Though silent, in the frog's head, dozens of questions are left unspoken. It's a spoiler he's still alive, but I am glad to hear it. But still no spoilers.
You tell him, Amari. Yeah, you fucking speak up for him.
What is the meaning of the words upon the vinyl disc? Why did Amare pick up the vinyl to put a living being inside to begin with?
I'll pick a vinyl. Yeah, sorry.
If I put the vinyl under my finger, would music come out in my mouth?
Vendrake turns his attention back to the trembling freelancer.
So, freelancer, it's on you now. I'll let you skip the paperwork and explain directly how it is that you failed. If I am not satisfied, you will face the greatest torture a demon could suffer under the underworld. A disciplinary hearing in the next 100 days with Ellen from HR!
Oh my. No, not Ellen! Not Ellen indeed.
Then your employee account will be forever stained with red mark. No more opportunities to advance in the company. Reduced days off. Reduced day off applications. No more free coffee privileges.
You already cut coffee privileges a month back.
And worst of all, no more healthcare subsidies.
You just described America. No, not that. Anything but that. Please, I swear I would have done my job right if the alpaca didn't push her out of the way. Please, please don't take my healthcare plan. I can't afford the fang checkup cost on my own.
He pushed Herbert out of the way, Interesting. Very well, I will overlook this mistake, freelancer. Know that your ruler is a sympathetic one. Now back to the torture floor with you.
Vendrick mercifully summons a portal behind the demon. The lowly creature pathetically cries and bows while stepping backward into the portal. Everyone's eyes are upon Vendrake, wondering, what is he planning? Oh, he's gonna fucking use the fucking... Oh, God. King, I'm so worried for King. The demon returns to his seat and points to Amare.
So that mortal is within the disc.
Yes, body and soul.
No! 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 Leave him alone. Free him. I'd like a word with Herbert's savior. You can't do that! He'll see us! He'll see all of this! Living mortals aren't supposed to be here! Silence, Fortis, I wasn't speaking to you. If you have time to run your mouth, you would do better to train your brothers to guard the gates more efficiently.
Ortiz closes his mouth and looks to the floor. Jesus Christ. He clenches his fists and bites his lip, as if holding back a needless argument that he'll lose.
Amare, I just want to talk to the little mortal. Help the mortal process what he saw. Now do as I say.
But I don't have another way to put him back into the disc after I take him out. If I blast him again, maybe he'll be forever stuck as the next disc.
No buts, or it will be your butt going for re-education. The rest of you better keep your mouths shut while I do my job.
You motherfucker! Oh, please. Please be safe. He waves his finger to all three generals like a school teacher telling their students off.
Do it.
Amare puts on a pair of gloves and sets the vinyl disc down on midair. He brings a finger close to the surface, just barely touching it. The disc now starts to spin slowly, vibrating, playing a gentle tune out of Amare's gloves. Then a few quick turns of the disc, the tune changes as thin green notes spin out of the grooves. The melodic notes gather before the group, spinning rapidly, the manic tune preceding a blinding green hue, out of which King appears. Oh God! King! King! Oh man! King!
What?
King! Oh, King! King grabs the side of his pants and looks dumbfounded at his surroundings. The alpaca's knees are trembling at the sight of four vicious-looking characters staring at him. Their unusual eyes and appearances lead him to one conclusion. Oh God! I'm in hell! He grips his pompadour while he breathes rapidly. Oh my God! Oh my God! God, please, be nice to him.
Welcome to the underworld, mortal. This may seem alarming to you, but be rest assured, you are very much still alive.
I'm alive? Oh, no. Have I been sent here early because I took that extra free sample from the store the other day? I swear I didn't know it was such a sin.
No, mortal, that is not why you are here. Let's start with something simple. What is your name?
I'm King Nemeric.
Nice to meet you, King. I am Vendrake, the Demon Lord, and these are my generals who help me govern this realm. Do you remember anything about what happened before you arrived here?
Last thing I remember was the store. I got shot.
Yes, that unfortunately was a mistake from one of our freelancers. He was after an escaped fugitive, you see.
A fugitive?
Yes, a demon who may bring harm to the balance of our world the longer he stays on Earth.
Who are you talking about?
You know who. Herbert.
No, he's ruining Herbert for him. King's eyes widen. No way, I know Herbert, he's my friend. He's not a demon.
That's what he wants you to think. He's only using you to hide his tracks. Why else would he keep this a secret from you? How long have you known him? Can you really trust someone you've spent so little time with?
I've known him for over a year.
A year? I forget how quickly your kind expires. To him, a year is no different from a month. Don't you think something is, off? Why would you end up here talking to us, beings of immeasurable power? Surely you're not that in denial of the truth. As if he has convinced you otherwise, I wonder. And if he has convinced you otherwise, I wonder what other lies he's spun.
King stands in silence, his hands falling to his side. Come on, don't be so fooled, man.
Face it, your friend is a wanted demon.
Both Amari and Fortis shift in their positions. Nox remains unwavered and unblinking.
He will say and do anything to avoid facing justice, but you can change that. You can help us. And in doing so, I can promise your standing during your time of judgment would be more favorable.
King's voice is low and soft now. What are you asking me to do?
I can send you back, King, like nothing ever happened. I just ask that you help me finish the job. We'll give you all the tools you need. It won't leave any mess.
No! No! With a snap of his fingers, Vendrake conjures up a large eye, just like the one that shot King. The eye floats towards King and hovers just within his reach. King reluctantly grabs the eye and stares at it. Vendrake's face breaks into a smile. Oh, jeez. Oh, yes! Yes! Until the alpaca throws it right back at him. Should have killed him right there. Fortis gasps while one of Amari's floating arms gives a thumbs up to King. Yes, nice. The eye slides off of Vendrake's face. He slams his hands on the desk and abruptly gets up.
Insolent mortal! You dare strike the demon lord?
Oh, no. You fucking asshole. He reaches into his stomach and pulls out the golden scepter. With a wave of the rod, the desk flies into the air and crashes right at the office entrance, blocking any hopes of escape. Oh, you fucker. Vendrake stomps forward and aims his scepter at the alpaca. Despite the hostile display of strength, King stands unflinching against the larger demon. Fuck yeah! You don't let him fluffle you. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Say what you want about Herbert, but he would never lie to me about our friendship. If he really left, I'm sure it was to get away from you, you two-faced creep. Oh, yes. Yes, don't you fucking do it, but yes. Ow! I hit the fucking microphone again! Vendrake raises his scepter.
Then you're of no use to me! Vendrake.
Sorry, that's not his voice.
Vendrake.
Stop!
No!
King
throws his arms up into the air to protect himself and closes his eyes as Vendrake brings down his scepter to hit the alpaca in the head. Bonk. Nothing happens.
What? Why isn't it working? Reveal your secrets!
He smacks King in the head 2 more times. All it does is make the pompadour bounce about. Fluffle, fluffle. Quit it! No, that's not his voice. Quit it! King smacks the scepter away. Fucking take the thing! Vendrake turns to Nox.
Why isn't the spell working? I should be able to see his life history! He is not dead yet. That can be arranged.
Vendrake menacingly steps closer to King, who in turn retreats away, never taking his eyes off the demon.
This is enough, Lord Vendrake.
Vendrake stops.
Delivering death is beyond our jurisdictions.
Vendrake growls at King.
You will regret crossing me, mortal. Fortis!
The large demon dog stands upright.
Seize him!
Fortis raises his arm and points at King. He steadies his breath before 2 small dog markings slither across his arms. What? Oh, shit. Like bloodhounds after their prey, they fly out and wrap themselves around King. No. King recoils to the touch of the black appendages. They grip him firmly, making him lose his balance and fall to the ground. No. You won't get away with this. I have rights. Herbert will find a way to save me.
Silence him.
On the other one, the shadowy binding extends up King's mouth and subsequently gags him. You fucker. Yeah, Nox goes whop like a frog.
Do you want me to send him back to Earth? Yes, but not now. Our laws state that he has to go back, but nothing is written about when that happens.
What are you planning, Vendrake? Vendrake points at King once more.
So you really believe he will come and save you? Well, dear boy, let's see him try. And if he lives long enough to even do so...
Vendrake walks back to his seat and summons the desk to its original place.
Lock the mortal up somewhere, Fortis. See that he is taken care of until Herbert is dealt with. Where exactly do you think I'm supposed to put him? We didn't build dungeons for keeping living mortals. Just stuff him in the pantry for all I care. Figure it out!
Jesus Christ. He scowls but remains silent. Walks over to King's squirming form and throws the alpaca body over his shoulder. Fortis opens a portal. Wait!
Huh? What's wrong?
We don't know that a living mortal's body would react to our magic, react to the magic of our portals. Even more so after I just turned him back from a disc. Besides, if he's staying, I'd like to run some experiments on him if I get the chance. So I definitely need him to remain intact. Fuck. Man.
Let's take a rain check on that, Amare. But sure. A long way it is, then.
Fortis walks out of the office with King hanging from his shoulder. So, are we done here?
For now.
Mari and Nox both open their portals and leave. Left alone, Vendrake sits in quiet contemplation. That mortal's unwavering glare remains stuck in the demon's mind. Fucking all the while, fucking Herbert's left up there thinking that King is just dead. It's horrible. God damn, man. At least we know right away that he's still alive, but still, fuck. That's rough, man. That's rough. We're getting close to 4.5 hours left on the stream. In case anyone wants to add any stuff, any minutes, any donations. We're not quite halfway to the goal, so just let me know. Anyway, Herbert in quiet contemplation.
You stare at your empty hands where your friend laid a second ago. It feels almost unreal how everything unfolded so quickly.
You scream and beat the ground until your hands are red sore. King, oh God.
You can only think about how you failed once again. This time someone else was caught in the crossfire. Your breathing is shaky. With the amount of air you're quickly pulling into your lungs, you would have thought they failed you. Your vision is blurry, thankfully, not from the lack of air, but from the tears that have been welling up. Your mind freezes trying to process an impossible challenge until you hear it, a weak groan. Turning your head slowly, you see that it's coming from the person who shot King. A miracle. Your breathing is under control now. Your mind begins to focus. You feel the urge to wrap your hands around the bastard's throat, but you don't. You need answers. You seize him by the collar of his shirt and you pull his face close to yours. You! Why did you do this? Why did you get King involved? What sick promise did Vendrick make? The person blinks and then opens his mouth without saying a word. His gawking is getting to you until he starts to sniffle and cry. Oh, you're talking about? Where am I? You killed my friend. Why did you? What? Why did they? And why did you make a contract to be a freelancer? Kill? I don't know anything about that. I just did it as a goof. I just wanted to prove to my friends that the ritual was fake. Rise to your feet and drag the pathetic person out of the door before throwing him onto the street. That was funny. If I ever see you in this town again, I'll send you to the underworld myself. The animations are very reminiscent of like Paper Mario, which I love. My favorite video game is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, so I appreciate that. Person screams as he crashes into the pavement before running away. I haven't saved in a bit, so let's save real quick. You stumble back into the store. Your legs begin to buckle as you're forced to grab onto the counter to hold yourself up. Thoughts and emotions return like an unwanted guest, knocking eagerly at the door for you to open it. In your mind's eye, you clutch the left side of your chest. Huh? Ears pick up on the sound of something vibrating. Scanning the room, your eyes fall upon the weapon left on the floor. You walk over and pick up the cursed eye. The device starts to shake from the force of your grip. You want to throw it hard against the wall and be rid of it until you realize that something is displayed across the eye. Blue text reads, "Unknown non-demon entity sent to Amare Labs for investigation." You blink several times and read the message. It sent King to the underworld. He's not dead. Ah, nice. He got to know. I have a medication ready to be picked up at my pharmacy. Fantabulous. The news revitalizes your spirit without a shred of doubt. You decide you need to get to the underworld and bring King back. Good. No more store stuff. How do I get back down there? Talk to the... God damn it! I hit the fucking microphone again. That's just going to be the theme of this stream. Constantly hitting the fucking microphone. But how do I get back down there? You got to talk to the angel. The brief spark of hope is at risk of blowing out. Even if I get there, I doubt Van Drake would just let me leave that easily again. Yeah, well... Angel, I need help. But who? Who else? God damn it. Angel Lucian, he was sent by God. Why do you call him God now? What happened to Gary? He could be a powerful ally. What about Morris? What? Why the fuck would Morris be a good help? You need a mic hitting counter? I wouldn't dare send anyone back through this near 7-hour stream to count how many times I've hit this fucking microphone already. We're under 4.5 hours. We're still not at our goal yet.
I don't know how we're going to pay rent if we don't hit that goal. But we got to keep hope. Got to keep up hope. Still got 4.5 hours to get there. We'll see what happens. He's been in this town for a while. His tricks and knowledge of magic could come in handy. Maybe he knows a way to save King. And again, 2 of them would have their own agendas. Both want something out of you. Maybe it's better to call on the favor Toast owes you. What the fuck would Toast do? Oh, hey! We do get a route choice. Okay. Okay, so let's... Fucking hell. So we'll make this the Toast one. We'll make this the Morris one. And we'll make this the Lucian one. Lucian. There we go. Fantabulous. Wonderful. Yes. Well, I know what I want to do first, so I'm going with Lucian. But since we're on this fucking thing, we're gonna try them all. I'm certain that Lucian can help me. You rush to the back room to get your bag and head out of the store. You're just gonna leave it locked? Are you gonna contact the other people and be like, hey, last minute notice, sorry about your grandma, but can you get the shit? I'll let her remember you can't do that and leave the store closed. What am I doing? Pull out your phone and call Mike, ask him and his sister to cover your shift doing an emergency with King. Agree to help you without asking too many questions. There you go. Quickly clean up clean up any possible mess there was of the scuffle. There you go. After the pair came over, you take your leave and head for the Lazarus warehouse. Night encroaches with every passing second. You walk as fast as you can to your destination. All the while, your mind is pestered with thoughts of King being imprisoned or tortured in the underworld. Oh, you had time to change your clothes, though. Cool. When you arrive at the gates of the workshop, you see the crowd of workers exiting the premises. The warehouse takes on an orange hue from the rays of the setting sun. This building was wide enough to fit an entire football field, and King once told you that this was where many eateries, such as the shopping mall and Sunny Fruits, get their produce. From the sea of blue-collar workers, you spot Lucian waiting at the other end of the gate, looking at his feet. Wait for the crowd to thin before approaching him. Lucian. Dog turns to you and smiles. Herbert, you came. Finally, I've been waiting for so long. People started throwing coins at my feet. Ready to return and settle in back at your old job? Right. About that. Listen, can we find somewhere more private first? He notices a serious look in your eye and stands upright. All right. Come with me. He leads you around the compound's exterior to find an alley filled with shipping trucks lined up back to back. Ah! The same background. After making sure no one is around, the angel leans against the back of one of the nearby vehicles. You can easily focus on his feet rather than meet his gaze. Why do I get the feeling that this isn't about going back to the underworld? There was an attack at the store. The angel raises an eyebrow. What? A freelancer came and it shot King. A freelancer? Yes, those demons that make contracts with mortals so that they can use their bodies to roam the earth. One of them came, and now I think King's trapped in the underworld. How do you know this? You pull out the eye from your bag and hand it to Lucian. Journal! Freelancer. Oh, we got a scrolly. Well, why do you bother with the scrollies if you have numbers down here? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, freelancer. It's a code word referring to demons who have made contracts with mortals, fulfilling a mortal's wish in exchange for possessing their bodies for a set amount of time, or so they say. Most of the time, the mortal gets put in a situation where they regret taking part of the contract to begin with. Generally, low-level demons aren't allowed on Earth outside of company business. The demon lord can send out demons as freelancers, but must fill the necessary documents in triplicate. Additionally, each demon who has been approved must sit through orientation on how to be immortal. Real snooze fest, or so I hear. There's even an hour-long talk on the importance of blinking. Although I wonder how many thugs Vendrake sent in order to find me. Oof. He gives it a spin and even a quick shake. The eye somehow looks bemused by the ordeal. Indeed. If this is to be believed, that orange shot got sent back to some laboratory. Hey! Welcome back! He tosses the eye back to you, and you store it snugly within your bag. That's why I need you to help me get to the underworld and save him. I don't know what's going to happen to him while he's down there. I don't see what there is to worry about. Don't all mortals end up there eventually? Not like this. Also, how dare you? We demons swore to minimize interference with mortal lives, and that especially means not killing them. There. If he isn't supposed to be in the underworld, then Vendrake has to return him. He wouldn't, not without checking what King knows about me. If Vendrake finds out, he would never let him go. You clench your fist tightly. All this fuss over a single soul. Why does this mortal mean so much to you? Unless... You see the shadow of the angel move in closer. Looking up, the angel smirks. Unless... Do you have feelings for him? This isn't funny. You're right, it's an unnecessary mortal emotion. The whole idea of a demon in love with a mortal is a fairy tale. Lucian steps back and regains his regal composure. Can we focus? He's my friend. He's in danger. I have to save him. And you'll do anything to bring him back? Yes! Lucian tilts his head upwards. His stern gaze places a strong pressure upon your shoulders. No matter how hard you try, the feeling doesn't go away. It has you right where he wants you. Then I'll help you. If you return to the underworld and take your place back as Demon Lord. As he speaks those words, the cold look in his deep blue eyes gives you goosebumps. And that means an eternity back at the underworld, stuck behind your lonely desk, staring at paperwork, and saving King's life just to be separated from him again. But him not being stuck in the underworld would be better. I don't know. Ah, goddamn. When you had Vendrake's aid, you were messing up over and over again. If you were to face it alone, would you single-handedly bring the underworld to its knees? Worst of all, could you live doing something that you feel no love for any longer? Your lips tremble at the thought of going back. Silently, you slip your hands behind you. Okay, I'll go back if you help me save King. Lucian's tail wags happily. Perfect. I can't wait to report back to Gary. He'll be so ecstatic. Maybe he might even consider me for Good Boy of the Year. Good Boy of the Year, you fuck. You simply look at him without saying a word. He remains unaware that you have your fingers crossed behind your back. Well, you are a demon. And I hit the microphone again. Where do we go from here? To your home. But King, you are in no shape to be doing anything else for now. No, wait, we have no time. We don't...
No, wait, we have no time. We need to... Lucian flicks a finger on your forehead and you fall onto your back. Wow. Powerful flick. King isn't going anywhere and you know it. Now let's go back to your place so you can rest. There isn't much to do before we can reach the underworld, and I need you in one piece to do so. You have nothing to say. Getting up feels like a monumental task now. Maybe he is right, now that, not that you would admit it to him. He extends a hand to help you up. Fine, but you're sleeping on the sofa. You have a sofa, yet you are sleeping on a futon on the floor? All right. I don't mind, as long as I can finally take a warm shower. You're way too relaxed about all this. Also, you can't. His shower only pumps out cold water. Au contraire, Herbert, the smell of grease and gas is starting to fuse with my clothes. It's so unbecoming of me. Really? Your clothes? Don't forgive me, but us angels have more sensitive noses than others. Bends close to sniff you and quickly pulls back. You fucking monochrome. His face... Whoa, he's going. He's going. His face up is pale as a sheet. Lift your right arm and smell yourself. That's his deal. Walking back... Jesus, he just fucking left. Walking back to the warehouse entrance, you managed to hail a cab to take you both home. Fucking hell. Oh, what? What the fuck? Hey. You hear a familiar voice somewhere out of reach? King. Hey! The voice comes in like a crashing tide before receding away from the edge of your consciousness. Your senses are numb and unbothered. A new sensation emerges. A growing tightness that pushes down in your chest, soon accompanied by the aching weight that breaks your stasis. Wake up! Your eyes flutter open. Huh? Lucy? It takes a minute for your eyes to readjust to your lit room. Ah, here we are again. Lucian's face comes into clarity. The angel's nose is alarmingly close to yours, and he sits directly on top of you. Why are you sitting on me? It's Lucian. You were mumbling that mortal's name in your uncomfortable slumber, tossing and turning. Oh, was I? Sorry. Drape your arm over your eyes. What time is it? About an hour to midnight. I can't believe I slept that long. Neither could I, particularly the fact that you need sleep at all. Lucian pulls himself back and stands. He follows suit with a heavy groan. Hey, sleep is great. Don't knock it till you try it. It's a waste of time. By the way, you're home. It's... He spins his wrist, trying to come up with the right word to say next. Small. Dilapidated, more like it. It's a decent place for a convenience store clerk's salary, you know. And I see your finances are well spent. His eyes trail off to the pile of video game cases stacked haphazardly in the corner of the room. His shoulders droop under the weight of Lucian's judgmental gaze. It's not important. It's my money. I can do what I want with it. How the mighty have fallen. Looks like you spent your years on Earth collecting junk. What is this? Lucian pulls out a jar with a figurine in it. Ah! That's nothing. It's just a joke I was showing the king. It doesn't mean anything. Try to shake the toy out of the jar, but it keeps getting snagged at the neck. Urge to smash the thing on the floor is palpable, but just as you look about the room for a place to chuck it, you catch the angle shake. Angle. I said angle. Angel shaking his head. Defeated, you bury the jar underneath the beanbag Defeated, you bury the jar underneath the beanbag topped with a pile of unwashed work clothes. Well, Herbert, since you're fine, I'll return to my guard duties. Guard duties? What's up with that? You didn't really expect me to just sit around while you slept, did you? I've been using my powers to set up protective charms around the apartment. Oh, thanks, man. Sounds like an exhausting job.
A few dozen jobs is nothing for an angel of my caliber. He says that, but upon looking closer, you'd notice his entire torso was drenched in sweat. He isn't fooling anyone. I can be your angel or your devil. Hey, it's late. Why don't I cook us something to eat before you go on watch duty? Eating is for mortals. We don't need it. Hang on a minute. Aren't you borrowing someone's body? No, this is my own. And you haven't been eating or drinking since you got here. Nobody ever questioned that. It's not like I stopped to talk to the locals. I was too busy searching for you. And now that you found me, you'll stick out like a sore thumb in town if people see you avoiding food like the plague. She throws his nose up in the air. Preposterous. I'm God's best angel. I don't need to put up an act, and I most certainly don't need food. Hey, who's the demon lord here? Fine, but when Gary asks, you'd better give me a glowing appraisal for being so receptive to your needs. You shake your head. Sit right there, I'll get us something. Sauntering over to the kitchen, you let out a loud yawn, a long yawn. The sleep was not enough to refresh you completely. You peruse the cabinets, contemplating what to make. Something instant would be easy. Ian reaches for the cupboard and you pull out a little silver kettle and a cup of instant noodles, miso flavored. The gentle bubbling noise of boiling water dulls your senses. After all that's happened, the normalcy of cooking offers you a brief respite. A few minutes later, you walk out of the kitchen, a piping hot cup in hand. You wish for him to join you and sitting on the floor. Here, eat this. He reaches to take the spork and cup from you. What's this? It's instant noodles. Considering you haven't eaten anything before, I picked out something mild for you. Miso flavor. He raises the cup and sniffs around the rim. I smell seaweed, some spring onion, and something else I can't put my finger on. Oh, quit smelling it and eat. The noodles are gonna get soggy. This still feels ridiculous to do. It's one of the best ways to blend in with everyone here. Plus, it'll keep your energy up. Not sure how it works for our kind, but it's fun and feels good. Lucian takes a deep breath and his shoulders fall. Fine, but if I get sick from this, it's on you. Dipping the spork into the hot cup, he pulls out a healthy amount of noodles and slurps them down. Lucian's eyes seem to widen and shine. His disinterested expression nearly breaks into a smile until he catches you looking at him. I saw it, though. I saw it. I like the sprite work in this game. I like it. He swallows. You said this was miso. Yeah, pretty tasty, right? Lucian averts your gaze while silently taking a sip of the broth. I guess the mortals have made more amusing discoveries since they first found fire. And that's the cheap stuff. Wait till you try something from a real cafe. Lucian continues to eat the noodles in silence, but his tail would wag every so often against the floor, producing short but quick audible tapping noises. Your heart feels lighter, but at the same time, your eyelids are struggling to stay open. Where's your food? Oh, I didn't realize I ran out of cup noodles. It's okay, I'm not that hungry. A white lie. There are more in your cupboard, but you don't need Lucian to worry about your loss of appetite. He holds out his cup of noodles to you. Eat. But I made that for you. You need this more than me. Eat. You said so yourself that this thing helps you keep your energy up. The angel's sudden gesture surprises you. Thanks. Yeah, all the sprite animation in this game is charming and it's smart in knowing how to crack people up. Yeah. take the cup of noodles from him and take a bite. First, it's a struggle to swallow the food. The mood just isn't there, but you push through. Slowly, the taste of miso fills your mouth. The warmth of the invigorating soup gives you new life as it flows down into your stomach. You continue to eat, the soft sound of Lucian's tail flapping, accentuating your meal.
A few minutes pass. Thank you.
I needed that. All right, I'm going to head out and keep watch. You just rest up. Come morning, I'll let you know what we need to do. Okay, thanks. I'll just lie here for a bit before going to bed again. Lucian stands up and leaves you to your fucking thoughts. Jesus, ka-chunk. Outside, the cool night breeze blows against the angel's fur. It's almost time for the meeting. Looks around to make sure he's alone before climbing onto the handrail of the balcony. His fur and his hair and ears float ever so slightly, as though carried by an updraft. Hey, Rabbit just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Was that a Twitch sub? Yes, it was. Hey, thank you. 3 months in advance. For 3 months in advance? That would be 3 of them. Oh, fantastic. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you. And that adds 15 minutes. Well, we didn't have it stacking before, but we did have one thing stack. So I feel like it would be rude not to let yours stack as well. Because you did add hellos, cute looking Vivian. Thank you. Did you intend yours to stack, Ravitz? Let me ask you. Cute. Yeah, it's a very cute Vivian indeed. The sprite works very nice. The CG was nice. The CGs are cute. Well, the CG we saw was very tragic, but it was done very well. Ravitz, did you intend your 3 months to stack or for time wise or what are you stacking for? Okay, so you didn't mean to. Okay, so we're adding 15 minutes. It's for the subathon. Yeah. So you did 3 months of subscriptions. I appreciate it. So that'd be 5. That'd be 15. Nice. So that'd be 155. That puts us over halfway. Sweet. So we were at 4 hours and 5 minutes and 57 seconds. Add 15 minutes to that. And we are now at 4 hours and 20 minutes. And 57 seconds. Huzzah! Now we'll update the goal here. Start goal. Fantastic. There we are. Okay, I'm actually going to save real quick. I need to give my throat a little bit of a rest. And I also haven't eaten anything in like a while. So I'm going to actually take a meal break. But I'm going to be here while I do it. So I'm going to go get a bowl of cereal real quick. So I'm going to put the be right back up. And I'll be right back with a bowl of cereal. cereal. Got Raisin Bran. Alright. I'm here. I can take, I'll be right back, go down. Alright. This is going to be just a real quick eating break. Give my throat a bit of a rest. I'm gonna pull my hair back. Sorry that this is happening as soon as you show up, Rabbit. Got some Raisin Bran with almond milk. So I'm a bit lactose intolerant. So, for the both of those who are here, want to do like a, I don't know, Q&A, or we just want to chat about some stuff? What's up? How's your New Year's treating you? I've been awake for about 12 hours now. I've spent about 7 of them doing this. How about y'all? Oh, you're having a birthday later? Is it your birthday or you're going to someone else's birthday? Whoever's birthday it is, happy birthday to them. If it's your birthday, especially happy birthday. It is yours. Happy freaking birthday. You're a New Year's baby? That's freaking awesome, man. That's awesome. Having a New Year's baby. That's nice. I'm like a Memorial Day weekend baby sometimes, because Memorial Day switches around. So that's like nowhere near as special. Yeah, you get fireworks every year. That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. Happy freaking birthday, man. That's awesome. The whole world celebrates your birthday. That's awesome. I remember people wondering what people would do if you're born on the leap year day, February 29th. There are people born on that day. So I'm like, one birthday every 4 years. I guess just like, it's just celebrated on the 28th. Or the 1st? Would you do it on the 28th or the 1st of March? I don't know. I had a friend born on that day. He just celebrated on the 28th. Okay. And every 4 years, you just have a really big banger of a fucking of a birthday. Actually, I need those because I can't fucking read the chat without them. Damn it. Thought I could give my head a glasses break. Couldn't give my head a headphones break. If a friend whose birthday is on International Women's Day, irony is they're a guy. Well, that ain't permanent, you know. It's fun because he celebrated with another friend who was born on the 28th. So they get to join parties. Oh, nice. I should have just made a sandwich. This is a fucking bowl. My birthday is May 26th. And it always screws me up because... Hey, Mike the Argon, welcome. You came during a food break. We were just sort of chatting. Your siblings is born on the first day of October, and another on the 29th. So 1 year your parents just threw a joint birthday for them both on the 15th. That's a cop-out. That's a cop-out. Come on. Someone has a birthday on the 29th of October. That's like the best. Spooky birthday. Yeah. One day? No, it's 30 days has September, April, June, and November. Yeah. October has 31 days. Doesn't it? 30 days has September, April, June, and November. Yeah. It's 2 days before Halloween. But still, everyone's got their yards made up and it's spooky season. Sorry if my slurping is annoying. I try not to slurp, but... Ooh, Mom's birthday is Christmas Eve. Bet she always got a cop-out birthday. Parents are like, well, this is also your Christmas present. It's like, fuck you. I want presents for both, god damn it. Dude, I got an older sibling, right? And so there was a tradition in my house for a while that got started because my brother didn't understand why. You know, he was really young. He's only 3 years older than I am, so you can't really judge him. He was really, really young. Thankfully, she has never gotten a cop-out birthday gift. Oh, okay. But my brother was 4 when I had my first birthday. So he's 4 years old. All right, he's preschooler. Can't judge him too harshly. But when I had my first birthday, you got all the trappings of a birthday. Well, in my household, so we were poor, but they tried. He didn't understand why he wasn't getting presents because every year before that he had been alive for, whenever birthdays were happening at his house, he was giving presents. So he was upset. So they had to give one of the presents to him to get him to calm the fuck down. So that became a tradition in the fucking house, is that every year on one of the brothers' birthdays, because I was a boy back then, one of the brothers' birthdays, there'd be one present that would go to the other brother. Not from the pile. They would just get another present that would go to the other. Eventually that tradition just stopped because, you know, they eventually would just get like 2 presents. But yeah, that was the tradition for a bit. We quickly outgrew, like, we figured out what the hell was going on, but like we grew up and outgrew the reason it started, but it just turned into a tradition, you know. So it's kind of a fun thing. You just get a random present on a random day. And you're also getting cake. You know, it's not your birthday, but hey, your sibling's having a birthday. You get cake and a fucking present. It's not your fucking birthday, but you're getting some free shit. It's awesome. Well, a free shit. A single sample of free shit. But still, cool. I always loved the cakes that were made at home. Because it was always the cheap stuff. They made the instant cakes. It's just fine. I didn't know any better. But they didn't skimp on the frosting. The cake is whatever. It's probably the reason why I prefer pie. But over cake. But the frosting, I fucking love buttercream frosting. That is just the fucking best. I love it. Many a time I've realized when I'm like, God, I would fucking love a cake. What I'm really wanting is the fucking frosting. But 10 out of 10 times, if I'm offered cake or pie, I would rather take the fucking pie. See, exactly. Last night knows. Last night knows. They know. They know not only pie is superior, but buttercream is the better cream. So yeah, they'd get the cheap yellow kind of whatever cake. You just sort of put it in a bowl, blah, 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 oven done kind of cake. You like red velvet. Okay. Isn't red velvet just chocolate? Isn't it though? At least I thought it was. Although it's made with whipped cream frosting. If it's made with whipped cream. Yeah. Brie really likes I think it's whipped. Not whipped cream frosting, but it's like... It might be whipped cream frosting. Oh yeah, buttercream is so good. But it's like the fluffy frosting, just very airy. Just you put your fork in it, it's just like it's just nothing. It's just air. Of course, Another reason she doesn't prefer buttercream is that it gives her a fucking heartburn. And I don't, yeah, I can understand that. Of course, we're talking about someone that, you know, is what's the term? You can't have fucking milk. I said it earlier. Lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerant, but will still fucking go through ice cream. Chase your happiness, man. But hey, if you don't like something and it gives you fucking heartburn, why would you have it? But, yeah, whipped topping. Whipped cream frosting. I'm just like, might as well just not have it there. Like, why the fuck is it there? You know what I've been gaining a increasing appreciation for, which sucks because I'm really trying to lose weight? Frosted pretzels. Like chocolate covered pretzels. Like weirdly good. Especially white chocolate pretzels. Like the ones that come in like a little tub. They're just weirdly good. Like you never hear people like, they're like at like weird like social functions like funerals and shit like. But they're like never at most social functions, but I like them. Never had a pretzel. Okay, fair enough. They're kind of cheap. And I'm not talking the big pretzel, like the air pretzel. I'm not talking like, I don't know the fucking name of the place, but I'm not talking big blown up cooked on a fucking grill thing. I'm talking the little bitty ones, a little something like this, a little cracker. Those ones dipped in chocolate. You got milk chocolate and white chocolate. Those ones, no, I like them. More, I'm just trying not to snack. That's the main thing. We don't keep snacks in the house. No, I don't. I see, exactly. I just said that. Especially white chocolate covered pretzels. Why the fuck? It's because it's super sweet mixed with the saltiness of the pretzel. That's what I think. I'm eating the cereals. I've really gotten into, yeah, right? I've been really getting into peanut butter and banana sandwiches. They're just really good to me. And they're healthy. It'd be healthier if I wasn't eating them on white bread, but I have to enjoy what I'm eating at some point, you know? I feel like this bowl of cereal is lasting for fucking ever. We're under 4 hours, by the way. We're at 3 hours and 58 minutes left in the stream. We've been streaming for 7 hours and 38 minutes. The fuck is going on? My little plastic spoon. Oh, Mike. Mike! Like that one lady on that TikTok who was trying to, like, stop a car. Or was it? Like, I don't know. There's this guy trying to get through a gate in the middle of the night. And she's just standing in front of this car. And she's just screaming, Mike! 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 And she's like calling the cops, saying that this guy ran over her foot. But the guy's filming. So clearly, showing that clearly he's just like parked. Or whatever. I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but it's fucking ridiculous. I think Mike was either the other guard or her husband, I don't know. At one point she like bumped into the car and then was like, oh, he's running me over! He ran over my foot! Mike! I was like, and the guy filming was like, no, I'm not. I'm literally not even moving. I'm like, the fuck? All right. Throat feels good again. Sorry about the long wait. Does anyone else do this? Pop their fingers by cracking them to the side? Anyone else do that? I think I've seen maybe one other person do it that way. Ooh, question. Got a question. If you were suddenly transferred into a very visual novel that had a dangerous climax, let's say Echo, what would you do to survive? You haven't seen anyone do it like that. You'd be right in the thick of it. Okay. So, what? Okay, so let's take Echo. Okay. So say I've been transferred into Echo. Let's skip the obvious pitfalls of, oh, I'm a human and it's a furry world. Let's say that I've been transferred there. I'm a furry character. Skip the obvious other pitfall that I'm just some random fuck, say that whatever. Say okay, so we got the hysteria. People are shooting. People are going nuts. Well, I do not personally know how to hotwire a car. Not that it would do me any good, because obviously you cannot drive out of town. If I retain my knowledge of how the game ends, I would personally... Yeah, that's almost about what I was about to say. I guess my first instinct would be is Carl's house or the train near Leo's house. It's different if I know my knowledge of the furry visual novel. My first instinct is I know I don't have the dexterity to jump onto a train that's moving. I know I don't have that. But I also know that at no point did Carl's house get stormed. Surprisingly. during the hysteria. You would have thought that'd have been like the first fucking place raided, but so my main thing would basically to be find a place that I can hide until the morning. That's it. Because I know that being out on the street is a bad idea. Trying to escape the town and being loose where the monsters can get me would be a bad idea. Motel, bad idea. Is the motel a bad idea? Well, I couldn't get in any of the rooms because they're all locked. Carl's house is just fucking unlocked. So yeah, I'd probably just stake out in Carl's house until everyone wakes up and then sneak out, I guess. I don't know. Try to sneak out. Or, I don't know. Basically, just try to be out of sight, out of mind until the hysteria blows over in the morning. Because you cannot be outside and you cannot be in the wilderness. Avoid everyone. You avoid the townsfolk, avoid the monsters, avoid... Yeah. Escape's not an option, so bunker. Just bunker. And since I don't have a house there, I just have to bunker in Carl's house. So that's what I would do. If I woke up in fucking Echo, that's what I would do. All right. So we are below the 4-hour mark. If anyone wants to extend the stream, 15 minutes, do the donation thing. We will continue on our way. Here we go. He steps forward but remains suspended in midair. This dumbass is going to get us exposed. Oh, and there he goes. A pair of white wings sprout from his back. Looking upwards, it begins his ascent at a steady pace. It's not long before the angel picks up speed and zooms upward past the apartment roof and toward the clouds. The sound of rushing wind fills his ears. Yes, he yeeted himself. Yet, before he could graze the clouds, the pull of gravity brings him back down. What? Lucian plummets back to the earth. Fly, fly, fly! Lucian concentrates on his mental faculty into reactivating all his mental mackle. F in the chat for Lucian. Lucian concentrates all his mental faculty into reactivating his powers. Holy crap! Where are your wings, sir? Just as the apartment roof comes into view and his wings reactivate again, he manages to halt his fall. Bump. He glides downward onto the apartment's tiled rooftop, nearly tripping as he lands. His breathing is erratic. Are his wings his hair? Because those look like wings. What is going on with my powers? He looks at his trembling hands and clutches them tightly. You've been on Earth too long, buddy boy. This is what happens in the mortal realm. Macklemore, what the fuck? The angel stands in silence for a minute before taking one long breath. This is just a little setback. His wings are his earrings? Huh. Weird. Promptly tidies up his hair and straightens his shirt. Nothing I can't handle. Ah. Halo. Dog snaps his fingers and a bright yellow ring forms right above his head. Lucian drags the halo to his front. Taps the left side of his halo and it begins to ring. Okay, stay calm, sound confident, make a good impression. Yes, hello with confidence. Hello, Lord Gary, Lord Gary. Halo connects to the other person on the line. Go for Gary! That sounds like a campaign line. My voice for God. What is it going to be?
Hello for Gary. Go for Gary. Wah!
No, man, no. What am I doing? No. What the God is Mickey Mouse? No. Worst timeline, terrifying timeline. Do it, make Gary Mickey. What? This is very bad. This is very bad. Oh man. I'm getting Nightmare Before Christmas flashbacks. What have I done? This is horrible, man. I'm gonna let my hair down again. Olive Universe is just another franchise. Oh man. Oh, poor Lucian. So nervous to talk to the boss. Yes, hello. Hi, Gary. So, Lord, I have a report to make. Oh, so nervous. He is talking to the big cheese. Something Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I can't. No, no. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Whoa, cool your jets here. Who am I talking to?
So fucking stupid. Oh. Stupid, but I love it. It's so stupid, but I'm glad you like it. Lucian's mind goes blank for a second. I feel ya, but he manages to recompose himself. Oh, this is the worst thing. Is this worse than this is definitely worse. Musketeers we have heard of. This is definitely worse than this is worse than Herschel. This is worse than the Frenchie from Tennis Ace. This is the worst. This is the worst. What a time. Is this something Gary does to troll his best angel? He changes his voice with every call. Oh, good. You're giving me out. You're giving me out to not do this ever again. Good. Right. Sorry. It's me, Lucian.
Lucian? No, not God. Lucian? Lucian from the kitchen department?
No, Lucian, the angel you sent to find. The volume of Lucian's voice drops. Herbert.
Oh, right. My bad, man. I've just been swamped with all these commissions to draw.
So, he's an indie artist. Gary's an indie artist. Is Gary the artist for this game? God is an indie artist. Hell yeah. Everyone in the universe is an OC.
Yo! Everyone in the universe is an OC to God. Bruh!
Original character, don't steal! My commission prices are this, and don't try to talk me down!
I can't do this, man. I can't do this. I can't do this, man. This is so stupid. This is the dumbest fucking thing. Oh my god. There's a huge line. What is this? You gotta stick to the bit? Why? Why do I have to do this?
Listen to this! One soul wants to experience what it's like to be a superhero that saves the city with powers of accounting! I was like, well, that's new, I guess. Never tried a superhero with powers in accounting before. Fuck! What the fuck am I doing, guys? What the fuck? Oh, God. This is some righteous bullshit. I got it all ready, but the customer didn't like it. I can't fucking do this. Ah.
Gary. Oh, this email's from Gary. Gary laughs heartily. Laughs heartily and the halo jiggles in tandem. Just reminds me of a compilation of the Sesame Street cast being interviewed on late night TV shows. Those are hilarious clips because the Muppets just wreck shop every time they're being interviewed. They always fuck with the interviewer. It's amazing, especially Kermit. Not especially Kermit. Especially Elmo. Elmo fucking wrecks everything. I love it.
The soul gave me some notes to change it, but whoops! I did it all in the same layer! Joke's on me, I guess! Fuck! I need a drink.
Elmo is such a fucking home wrecker, dude. That's not the word I meant to say. No! I am drowning out here, dude. Elmo coming. Elmo is such a home wrecker in 2022. No! What have I done? All of this, and we still, all of this, and we still haven't even reached my fucking goal. I can't pay my rent on this shit, man. I'm just drowning. Oh god, okay, what else you got for me, fucking Mickey God?
My lord, you do great work. They should appreciate the time and energy you put into each blueprint.
Thanks, Lucian. You fuck. You slimy, bootlicking asshole. Anyways, I'm going off topic. Can we... what were we talking about? Oh, right, that... is anyone around you? Son of a bitch.
No, aside from the landlord, this apartment building only has Herbert here. This area is mostly deserted.
Good, you found him. How's my favorite demon? Fucking... oh, hi, oddly rival. How you doing?
He's heavier and highly uncooperative.
Gary chuckles. Next time you can give it. I've never practiced an Elmo voice. Fun fact. Fun fact, apparently. Never practiced an Elmo voice. I can try, though. I'll give it a shot. Make Gary the homewrecker. No! Why did I say that? Oh, Gary chuckles.
At least he sounds like he's eating right.